Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, this is Aji Fatur Rahman. I'm from TBED, a fifth semester student of English Language Teaching Department. In this video, I would like to share my result of analysis to the course book entitled English for Everyone, English Grammar Guide. Okay, this analysis is a part of my mid-semester assignment. Okay, for the book cover, it looked like this. This book was published by Dorling Kindersley, a well-known as a publisher of educational material, which is designed for learners across multiple proficiency levels, typically from beginner to advanced level. It is not grade specific, but caters to general language learners. Okay. Although it's not tied to specific grade, it is highly adaptable and useful for high school student, college student, or for adults who aim to improve their grammar proficiency. For my analysis, I use Tuning Word Framework, which evaluate the course book based on 7 criteria. So let's dive into the analysis. Aims and approaches. The first point is relevant to learner needs. As I said before, this book primarily focuses on grammar and caters to learners at level, beginner to advanced level. It is not grade specific, but caters to general language learners like high school student or college student that aiming to clarify key grammatical concepts and rules. The second point is learning approach. The book adopts a visually engaging and self-explanatory approach suitable for independent learners. Its user-friendly design suggests it aligns well with both inductive and deductive learning styles because blending clear explanation with examples and support self-paced learning make it suitable for individuals study or supplementary use in the classroom. The last point is compatibility with teaching context. The guide is flexible for use as a reference tool in grammar-focused curriculum or as supplement to broader language course. Its flexible format makes it adaptable for various contexts, whether used by teacher to complement lesson or by learner independently. Okay, there are design and organization. The first point is structure. The guide is well structured with sections organized by grammatical topics like tenses, clauses, and modals. The color-coded design helps learners navigate the content easily. Okay. The second point is syllabus fit. The book aligns with CAFR level, providing progressive coverage of grammar from beginner to advanced levels. This ensures learners can find material appropriate to their proficiency. And then flexibility. Each topic is presented as a standalone unit, allowing learners to focus on specific areas of difficulty without needing to follow the book sequentially. Okay, there are language content. The first is grammar. The book covers a broad range of grammar topics from basic rules to advanced concepts like from subject-verb agreement to conditional or subjunctive or relative clauses. Rules are explained concisely with numerous examples to illustrate usage. And then authenticity. Examples provided in the book are practical and reflect everyday and academic usage, ensuring relevant to real-life communication. It means that each grammatical rule is explained clearly and concisely, ensuring the reader can grasp the concept without confusion. To reinforce understanding, the book includes numerous illustrated examples that demonstrate correct usage in different contexts. Okay, skills development. Integration of skills. This is a grammar guide that I'm on Grammar Mastery, so it primarily addresses writing and reading skills by focusing on grammatical accuracy. While the primary focus is on achieving grammatical accuracy, the book recognizes that effective communication requires that simultaneous development of multiple skills. Each chapter includes reading passages that exemplify correct grammatical structure in the context, encouraging a learner to analyze and reflect on how grammar functions within authentic texts. Cultural content, representation. The book includes examples from international context, but its primary focus on grammar limits the depth of cultural representation. For example, in the book are drawn from international context to ensure relevance for learners globally. For example, sentence like she traveled to Paris for her summer vacation and the company's headquarters is based in New York include settings that are universally familiar. However, the emphasis on grammar over context means that book lacks deeper engagement with cultural or intercultural themes, such as exploring difference in how English is used across countries, like that. The book does not focus on cultural nuance or cross-cultural communication, which might be important for learners aiming to use English multicultural environment. Methodology, learning autonomy, designed for self-study. The book supports independent learners through clear instruction, progressive difficulty, and an answer key for self-assessment. However, teacher guidance is limited, and the book may not fully address contextualized or conversational grammar needs. Practical consideration. The first point is accessibility. This book available in online website. This book is an excellent resource for English students around the world. And then the second point is easy of use. The book layout is highly intuitive and visually engaging. Like grammar feature in the book is with clear heading, categorized grammar topic, and color code section help learner easily locate information. And then visual aids such as a picture, diagram, and chart simplify complex grammar concepts like tenses, active, passive voice, and sentence structure. For example, the use of color code timelines in the tenses section visually representation the difference between past simple and present simple for better comprehension. Okay, for social value, the book features diverse cultural context through its visual design and example, but doesn't emphasize traditional or cultural element as key focus. Method or strategy in assessment. Because there is no assessment in this book, so there is no strategy for assessment. And then for language feature, this book is more for reading focus feature. And then for strength and limitation, the first is strength, clear structure presentation of grammar topic, visually engaging design, and suitable for independent learners and as a classroom supplement. And then for the limitation is no assessment, and then limited integration with communicative skills like speaking and listening, and minimal cultural or context depth. In my conclusion, English for Everyone, English Grammar Guide is an excellent resource for mastering grammar, especially for self-paced learner or an assessment supplement. While it excels in presenting grammar topic clearly and engagingly, it could improve by incorporating more communicative and cultural elements. Thank you very much for listening to my analysis. I hope this presentation clear presenting. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.